Do you think that there's a version of Dynamic Banter in another universe hosted by two women?
Yes. Yes, I do. 100%. I've never
Stephanie and Emily having some fun.
Stephanie and Emily. Which one is
Stephanie
you.
must be Steve, yeah. And you're Emily.
What do they look like?
Probably like us, but not like overly masculine.
Like people would find us attractive, but not everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the people who do,
people would find us attractive based on our personalities.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Not classically pretty girls.
No. The kind of girls that you wouldn't look at. The kind of girls you wouldn't do a double take.
You would really make sure you were serious about us before you brought us around to your friends.
Right. Yeah.
And that's coming straight from Bethany's mouth.
Stephanie and Emily having some fun.
Woof.
I would love to meet our girl versions.
Yeah.
We should do a sitcom.
If you think you're the girl version of one of us, or if you think you know the girl version of one of us,
let us know.
Let us know. That's a person we would call. Dude, it would be so funny to do to find the closest to what would be the girl versions of us.
Yeah.
And then do like a newlywed game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what would your answer be? Or do like a be nice or not be nice.
Oh, that's really
see
good.
If they would
and see
match
if they
up.
align. Yeah. Because we're looking for America's next top hosts of Dynamic Banter.
And they wear a mask. And you have to pick the one who can't sing.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in a hotel room and I was watching I Could See Your Voice.
What's that?
It is a show like American Idol, but there are like 8 singers on a stage. And the contestant has to pick one that has to eliminate all the ones that cannot sing based on how they lip sync a song.
Okay.
So you watch a random person, softball player, lip sync a song, and then the judges are like, can that person really sing or could they not sing?
Okay.
And then you choose, and then they stand there with a microphone. They have to be kind of like robotic the whole time.
So that they're not showing off their dance moves or anything like that.
No personality, no like
just literally
no tells
voice.
or nothing. And then once you make a decision that person can or can't sing, they have to really sing. And either it's bad or it's like amazing and you eliminated the wrong
wow, dude.
Yeah.
Man, look, we talk a lot of shit about, I mean, you and I don't really talk a lot of shit about it, but I feel like there's a lot of shit talk about reality TV. Because, a lot of it's garbage. But man, sometimes you want to look through the garbage.
I watched it until NyQuil kicked in, took over. And it was fine. I remember it being kind of interesting. The thing that maybe this is a shitty thing on my part, but now that I kind of like know how they make stuff, what turns me off from either like a game show or a reality show is all the stuff that I know is being forced by a producer.
Yeah,
dude, I watch those fucking ad nauseum. I watch those old Price is Right on Pluto TV.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they're all from like 70s, 80s, and early 90s.
Right.
And everyone's just fucking normal as fuck.
Yeah, no one's trying to be extra.
Yeah, and sometimes it results in somebody being like, yeah, my name is Shirley. I'm from Indiana, and I'm sure excited to be here.
But that's the funnest.
Yeah,
that's
and then they're like, Shirley, you want a fucking car? And she's like, I could sure use that. And that's okay sometimes. What I can't stand is like how everybody gets up to the podium and is like, yeah, my name's Jeff. And I've been here for 14 years. And this is the time to go.
Yeah. Dude, you're not wrong.
I love my mom. Here's the saddest fucking story you've ever heard in your life. Like, just fucking be normal.
Both of my dogs died this morning. Anyway, let's win all that money, bro.
Both of my dogs killed my mom, and then I had to put them down.
My mom's in critical condition. We don't know if she's gonna make it.
And that's that's why I gotta win this $5,000.
Dude, you're so right. But you know that there was
wins a vacation. His mom's in the hospital.
Mom, I had to go. Would you not have gone? You would have not gone?
I would have gone.
Of course you would have gone. Dude. You know that there was a turning point in game shows and stuff in the like the game show zeitgeist where they were like something needs to change or we're not gonna make it into the new generation of entertainment.
I think it was they put people in a room and they do the testing.
Yeah,
where you are behind two-way glass or no. One-way mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Where like the producers and all the television analytics people could see you and you show like you pay 8 regular people to watch a show and they like turn a dial when they are liking it a lot.
Yeah.
Or not liking it.
Right.
So what happens is those people react to like cheering and like people,
excitement,
big personalities.
Yeah.
And then the stupid analytics people are like, then to make maximum risk turn, we need like huge personalities and cheering, you know?
You know what, man? I think you just figured it out. They went too far. They went too far. They went too far because
they were here's where shows were.
Wait, I pull up some?
This is a game show in the 70s.
Okay, wait, can I do this?
I'm gonna walk right out. I'll hand you my resignation.
Welcome to the goddamn dynamic banter, motherfuckers! Woo! 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 Fuck! Motherfuckers, it's another sunny day in Los Angeles, California. We had a little bit of rain last night, pussies. You can't fucking drive in the rain, you piece of shit.
Calm down. This is right. Isn't that nice? You're the next contestant on. Price is right.
Yeah, and it would be like accommodations today are brought to you by the Hilton in Florida, Orlando, Florida.
You stay at the Hilton, you can stay with your family, and they have a pool with a fountain. You go into the fountain, and the kids get a real kick out.
Guests of today's show will be staying at the Hyatt Winchester in Orlando, Florida.
And that is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the park. We actually have transportation
right,
to the park,
dude.
and your kids get LA gears.
And how about a lifetime supply of rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat?
And then once like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire came out, it was like
You can win $1 million.
Dude, you know it was like, I mean, we can't do it, but you know, we're like,
yeah.
I'm Regis Philbin, and I'm gonna have a goddamn heart attack if you don't call your friend.
Tonight, there's a ticking time bomb under your fucking couch. And if you don't watch, you're fucking gonna die in your home. Tonight on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
All the lights go all the way up, all the lights go all the way down.
On tonight's show, we're pointing a knife at every contestant. They're gonna get it right in the fucking face if they don't get it right.
Call your dad if you have a terrible relationship with. Call your dad and ask him who was the 3rd president of the United States of America.
On tonight's motherfucking episode, we're gonna get fucked up!
The floor is lava.
Buckle the fuck up, you piece of shit!
So anyway, what I'm saying is TV's just too much. I think it's too much now. It's too much.
Coming from the loudest podcast on the internet.
Yes, but this podcast isn't.
We take breaks.
But we're not trying to be
We're not trying to.
This just is what it is.
It is what it is.
This is like the most niche thing. We don't have like millions of people on cable, millions of elderly people on cable.
Dude, I think the solution for real, I think you have the solution.
Chill the fuck out.
The solution is to chill the fuck out.
Dynamic banter.
Welcome back.
The solution is we get a mix, right?
Yes.
It's a mix of excited people, but you need people like us.
In the same show.
Not us on the show. I'm talking about you need people like us vetting the contestants.
Yeah.
Because we bring them in, and whatever method they use to fucking put the people on the show, it's got to change. You need people like us that are like, that person's doing too much. Get them out of here.
I also don't need the producer on the ground, the stage producer, to be like, and everyone's screaming, and we're gonna film you for 5 minutes just screaming to
Who's
nothing and losing your goddamn minds. Like there needs to be like honest reactions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's very produced, and it's probably making other people a lot more money. See, this is where it gets stupid because it's like we have no money, and we're telling people who
what they should do,
been making money for years,
how to make less money.
Yeah.
Mike is the dynamic.
You gotta make your show worse,
dude. Let's make a book called "How to Make Less Money."
No, how to
dynamic banter guy.
How to, you know what it is? It's how to have more fun and have less people see your shit.
So it's like how to have more fun, with less of an audience. With Mike and Steve.
And if you want that book ever, dude, we're not going to be popular again until everyone's on the internet.
Yeah.
And everyone's doing well, and everyone's like, I got to get off.
Yeah, I need something different.
Or what?
Why don't you get, and then we pull up in our kind of, it's not a scary van. But we pull up in a van.
In our van.
And we open up the door, and then you put your hand out like this.
Yeah.
And then I'm in the driver's seat going like, heck.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's light coming out of the van.
Yeah. And it's like, would you like to come with us now?
Yeah. How'd you like to come with us and make less?
Dude, I think I would love to see, because I really do miss the old Price is Right days where like there'd be an old lady going, I'm Diane from Michigan and I would love to have some of that rice-a-roni. And that was as much of a personality as you got out of them.
Yeah.
Because their reactions are so genuine.
Hot dog.
Yeah. They're so genuine and they're so just happy to be there.
Yes. It's very nice.
I want a mix of that and the excited people. And I think that's what game shows
It's okay to be excited. Yeah, that's what that show was. It's like there were people who lost their goddamn minds, but there were also like really boring people.
Right.
And it was like, it made it more exciting. It makes it more exciting when the over-the-top people are over the top.
Yes.
If you have the mix of both.
Right.
Like everybody can't
It can't be everybody, no. Dude, you know what I realized too? You know how like the feud, like did you watch the feud back in the day?
Uh-huh.
It's completely different now.
Yeah.
Because it's like now it's all about getting regular people to say risque, dirty shit.
Yeah.
And then
the bedroom. Ding.
And then have what's his name do this.
Dude, he's so fucking funny.
I love him so much.
Dude, the way he shuts people down sometimes. If somebody says a stupid answer, because it's like he does exactly what you're doing.
He's done.
Like what
what? He's done with people's shit.
And that's great.
Yeah, that's why he's the perfect host for that, for sure. Especially for this generation of it. But man, it's just like they really do set people up.
Mm-hmm.
It's more about the setup than it is about like the game show,
right? Because it's like, how can you get a good clip,
a good soundbite that'll make a viral video? And like, one of them, I didn't even watch the whole video. I turned it off because it was like this is a really hilarious Family Feud clip, and I was like, all right, well, let's see. And I hit play, and the host Steve Harvey's like, what does he say? He goes, name something you'd like your significant other to do to your face.
Yes, I saw that exact thing.
And I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You set these people up to look. I mean, look, I get that that's why it's
name
fun.
Somewhere
where you'd like
your wife to sit. And the guy goes, my face.
Maybe. And then he goes, he looks at the camera. Like
he was looking at the writers.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking at the contestant because the contestant was just being a normal person.
His eyes do this. They go.
He was looking at both the writers.
And then his eyelids go real low. And then he goes. He's so disappointed with every answer.
Yeah.
And I love him so much. Man, what a good time.
We got flies coming.
Whoa, that's really loud. Anyway, so I miss those days. I miss the early feud days where it was just like people kind of like every once in a while you'd get like a risque thing. But now it's like they're just trying to get it out of people. And I'm like, it's less fun when they're forcing it.
Yeah. R.I.P. Louis Anderson.
Anyway, so Mike,
Yeah.
you just got back from a fun little thing. I'd love to talk a little bit about it.
I went to Denver. You ever been to Denver?
Yeah, for a very brief amount of time. I was there for a Valley Folk thing, and then I was gone. And I think that's where I may have gotten COVID.
Fun. Let's cut to COVID.
Before COVID was like rampant.
Sure. You think that's where you got OG COVID?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Who knows?
Who fucking knows?
I also didn't feel great when I went there. And so there might be
not
something.
to the fault of Denver, though.
No. I don't think it's Denver's fault. It was very cold. It was 8 degrees, but it wasn't super windy. There was no humidity, so it was kind of nice. I had a Lyft driver that gave me a whole history lesson at 3:00 in the morning when I left.
Oh, that you were too tired for?
It was just, he was so amped up at 3:00 in the morning.
Do you think those are his like prime hours? Like he sleeps during the day and then he's like an Uber driver at night?
That is one possibility. I don't think he sleeps during the day because he talked about all his businesses, which eventually are like, is it cocaine?
Yeah, because then you're like, if you're working all day and it's 3 a.m.
and you have more business ideas that you haven't even done yet.
Right.
He was very nice. He was just like at level 10. So me and Olin did the show. Thank you if you came from this show. Thank you very much. Thank you. And it was great. It was just cold as shit. I felt bad, and then I miraculously felt good before the show. And it was a good time. Dude, when people are in a theater, and we had this at the Bell House, or at our last two, but in stand-up, the timing is a little different.
Yeah.
It's like people laugh different than what I'm used to. I'm used to like anywhere between 30 and 150 people in a room. Right. And when there's like 400 people in like a hall, you have to like, it's different.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It is a little different because
also crowd work is different because you can't really hear somebody being like, I have a cat.
Right. What?
So
yeah.
She just said she has a cat. Her voice kind of sounds like.
If you heard her voice, it'd be funnier.
Anyway, the people over here understand.
It's funnier if we're back and forth really fast and not me explaining everything, so forget it. That's cool. Yeah, I guess there are pluses and minuses to the big crowds when you're doing the certain types of comedies. But those are fun, man. Those big shows where people are like they'll laugh at anything you say basically because they're just like all really happy to be there and they like you and it's like a good feeling.
Somebody was talking about concerts. I don't know if I feel like it was Pete Holmes was talking about how concerts are just like you're just on the same level of, this sounds very hippy dippy, but level of like vibration with everybody.
Yeah.
Because everyone has their own energy and they're listening to the music. And so they're all like, we're all listening to the same thing.
Yeah.
Another reason like stand up is cool is because you're all like, it's a very like pagan around the campfire. Like we're all listening to this story.
Right. And it's all a shared experience. And when it's something that everyone can relate to, it's like that's an undeniable kind of frequency energy in the room. Yeah.
And it's nice because you pass people on the street or you're in the store and you're all in your own mindset.
Yeah.
You're all, listening to a podcast or wearing a mask and like shut off from the human contact, even like reading people's faces. So there's just a million different people on a million different wavelengths. And then you go to a show or you go to a concert and you're all sitting there like shoulder to shoulder, but you're all like feeling the same thing at the same time.
Right.
It's kind of nice.
You got me thinking about.
It's pretty gay.
It's way gay, dude. P gay. You got me thinking about like music, like concerts, like and how like the draw of a concert is like you get to go hear the music you love, performed by the artists that you love but you're in the same room with that person.
Yeah.
And it's like you go because you're like, man, I hope they play this one. I hope they play this one. Or like maybe they'll do some old ones. That'd be really cool.
Semi-charm kind of life.
Right. That'd be great if they did Semi-charm kind of life. We'll see what happens. Oh, shit!
Playing it first, which means they're sick of it.
Was there a chance that those guys were playing a show and they
like
didn't
8 times.
do
They've played it every single time.
Well, yeah, they have to, right?
Yeah.
Dude, one time I saw.
But continue your thought. You were on a good.
Oh yeah. Okay, so people go to concerts for that experience of like experiencing the music they love, but in a live setting. Maybe it's a little different. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. Comedy is similar with the big touring comedians because those guys do like the same show, right?
Yeah,
like on their tour.
Like by the time you're in like a theater or an arena, I think it's very similar.
You're doing like concert shit where you're doing your hits and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
I think it would be fun in its own way. My favorite thing, I literally have that special that I did in Toronto, that You Got Toes thing. That is just like my favorite. That room was so small. But that's my favorite, you know. It's not super polished. There's crowd work in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, people have their own different tastes of what stand-up should be.
Yeah.
But I do have this thought that I would like to put on the record.
Go for it.
I think that there's something to be said for amazing jokes in stand-up comedy. It's like that's its own art.
Sure.
But it's like, now you know how the internet has like leveled the playing field for anyone.
Yeah.
Like anyone can do stand up and put stand up on their reels and see it seen by like 50,000 people. Mm-hmm. Anyone can do that. Mm-hmm. So I think that people might start laying claim to just like jokes in general. It's like, here's my joke.
Yeah.
And you can kind of be like, all these jokes have been done about stuff. So either your material becomes super personal, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's where you get some really good stories. Or the crowd work stuff is like, my favorite stuff is the more, like, I would go see someone who's good at crowd work just because you know the show will never be the same.
It's going to be different every time. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also
different.
like watching somebody's like shit fire. It's a different, it's like you're watching a different thing. It's like if you watch somebody tell jokes, it's like, here's what they've crafted. It's like you're watching somebody fucking like paint paintings. It's very beautiful. I think it's very intentional. It fits together like a puzzle. And then when you watch somebody do crowd work, it's like watching their little synapses.
Well, yeah. And you go to see that person because you want to see you want to hear their perspectives on life, and you love the way that their brain works. So you're like, if they're doing like off the cuff shit, you're like, ooh, this is special.
Yeah. So I think doing that, knowing that I want to do that, I think the answer is to do kind of smaller spots, but to be able to do like written jokes in a theater is fucking, it's nice to know that I could do both.
Yeah. Cause I remember seeing George Carlin in Lake Tahoe like way back in the day. Me and my brother saw him.
That's awesome.
And I was like, I mean, we were huge Carlin fans. We just happened to be in Tahoe at the time that George Carlin was also doing shows nightly pretty much. Mm-hmm. So, of course, we had to go see him, and we saw him, and it was amazing, and it was awesome to see him, but he was doing, like, every joke from his latest special.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I watched that special a bunch, and I loved it. I guess it's okay to watch him do it on stage, but I would have loved to be, like, surprised and have new jokes and stuff. But I guess that's just the nature of those touring.
I wonder if you're, like, whatever that guy's target demographic was.
Yeah.
This music is so funny in the background, by the way, of this conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're like 45, 50 years old and you're going to see him, and you're just a regular person who maybe sees a stand-up show once every 10 years.
Ever, yeah.
Are you going to like watch the Eagles in concert, you know, and you want to be like, say the thing about stuff,
right?
How you have too much stuff.
That's the thing,
you know?
Or do all the dirty words or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that he, you know,
we saw George Carlin and he did the dirty words.
The dirty words.
We watched him do the thing we watched him do on VHS.
Are you gonna like be okay with that part of your career when people are like, do the thing, do the thing?
I don't think people will ever do that.
You don't think so? Oh, because they know you and they know better not to do that.
If I could hear them say that,
yeah,
then I think that's a whole conversation.
Well, if it's like someone screaming out Freebird, but instead they're like, dog poop!
You know what? That means I would have to have a joke that was like Freebird, and by that point I have so much money.
Yeah, and so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
That's probably where Carlin was at the time. Like, because he was pretty old. He was probably like, I'm just going to do my old shit.
Words?
Yeah! See, but I don't think he did that. He literally did word for word his latest special.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, all right.
Yeah.
That was cool. I got to see him do that live.
Yeah.
It's like when you see Foo Fighters do their whole whatever album.
Usually it's
yeah.
It's they do the special and it's a surprise to the audience, and then it ends with the taping of the special, and then you kind of burn that material.
Yeah.
But I've seen, like, I saw Dane Cook a couple times when I was like college boy. He came to our school, I think. So did Dave Chappelle, which was kind of fucking awesome.
Whoa.
The kids were really
heavy
good
hitters
because it
was their time.
Anyway, I've seen Dane Cook use like a special joke as a closer on a show way after that special came out.
Okay.
And I remember thinking like, oh, he's done that or whatever. Or I wonder if he wanted to like end that way, or I wonder if that was a mistake. I remember that's when I first started like thinking about whatever. Thinking about like how it works.
I kind of like, I like if a comedian wants to like sneak in old material. Like I've seen my friends do that.
Yeah.
Like, and I like that because then it's like, oh, I like that joke.
Yeah.
But it's nice to hear like a bunch of new stuff in there too.
Dude, as a writer of a joke, if you come up with one new tag for a joke that you were sick of doing 4 years ago, it could like reinvigorate the whole thing.
Yeah.
I remember, did you ever listen to Daniel Tosh?
Yeah.
His records?
Yeah.
He has a record where him and Mitch Hedberg have a record where they have a new line to a joke on 2 records, but he'll do it again because he added a new line. I think Mitch Hedberg even says like, I got a different ending, so I can't deprive you of this one. And I thought that was cool. But then you start to become, me and my friend were talking about how people are more of a fan of the process now that they know how it works.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that is cool.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when like they're doing the little secrets and stuff, or they're doing the like, oh, they're doing that thing.
You can see them work on something.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun to like be a big movie nerd too, because you see the movies and then you see things in the movie and you're like, oh, I know how they did that.
Mm-hmm.
And someome's like, how do they do that? And you're like, I mean,
I'll tell you after.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. Or I'll tell you right now and piss everybody off. Dude, I saw Batman, the new Batman.
That's great, dog.
And I really loved it. And by this point, I'm sure people have seen it. It's already comes out tomorrow.
Mm.
Shit, maybe not, huh? Maybe it's the next episode.
That's okay.
I have things to say, but I don't want to spoil anything.
But you liked it. You could say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anybody to like not listen to a part of the show if they really don't want to be spoiled. But I did really like it. It's too long.
Mm. I didn't do it.
All right, Mike? Listen to me. It's too long.
Okay. All right.
But I liked it.
Okay.
So be prepared for go to the peepees before the movie starts.
Yeah.
Take care of all your business.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're the kind of person that needs to go pee-pee every like 10 minutes, 15 minutes,
You're going to hate the movie.
You're going to hate it.
You're going to miss a lot
Just
of
don't
stuff.
drink anything while you watch it. Dehydrate yourself.
Which is unsafe, as we've seen.
Mike, it's like almost 4 hours, dude.
God damn,
How can you make a movie that's supposed to be a comic book fun time 4 fucking hours?
Man, I don't... You know what's weird is that I feel like with the TikTok stuff, it's like everyone's attention span is way shorter, but they still make real long movies like that. And I don't understand like who's paying attention. Who they think is paying attention.
Okay, well, all right. First of all, for those of you that are screaming at your fucking stereos right now, I hyperbolized a little. It's 2 hours and 56 minutes.
3
so
hours.
Almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Still too much, I think.
Yeah. You did add 25%.
I added way more. I added way more to it, and so I'm correcting myself, okay? But it was too long, man. And I don't like it. I get 80 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you've got a lot of story to tell, break it up.
Yeah.
Give us Batman 2 next summer.
Would it
blow
have
our
been
minds?
Would you have been as excited if it was 2 movies? Like, could
No.
they stand on their own?
But if they had done like an 80-minute Batman for this movie, and then at the end dropped a fucking boom, Batman 2 comes summer 2023, and you're like, what the fuck? Another Wait, we getting a sequel next year? Next year?
What if they were like,
that's so soon?
The sequel happens in 15 minutes and you have to hang out?
Go
in your
take
chair.
a break. Go outside. You can smoke or have a drink or go get a snack or
That'd
something.
be fun. Intermission, like back in the day.
I'd love it. But there'd be no way they could keep that under wraps. Something like that they wouldn't be able to keep under wraps. Something like they're chopping the movie into 3 pieces. Nah, they wouldn't be able to keep any of it under wraps.
Because they would have to be like,
some nerd would find out. They'd be like, they just put up they bought the domain name for Batman 2.
man, that kind of ruins everything.
It really does. Those
But
days are over.
You just have to not look for it, I guess.
Yeah, but if I was the king of Hollywood, I would be like, Batman, this new Batman needs to be 80 minutes. Chop up the rest of it into sequels, blow their minds, and give them a new sequel every year.
Yeah.
Until we've exhausted everything we shot for this first one, and then like we'll fucking make a new one. We'll make like in 3 years we'll make the like true sequel to that. I don't know, whatever. But
no, let's do it.
it's good. All right, let's do it. Let's call Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm, can you play all the characters in this
Hey Malcolm,
movie?
we're trying to make a bunch of Batmans at once.
How many different Batmans do you think?
Dude, Robert Pattinson as Batman, though, I gotta say, he's a little emo.
Oh yeah.
He's a little emo.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a little scrawny too, if I can say that.
Yes. That guy.
Exactly, bad guy,
Look at this bad guy.
bad dude. But he's definitely. I mean, he's certainly ripped, but you could be scrawny ripped,
Yes. Like Nick.
like Nick. Anyway, let's do some ads, Mike. How about that?
Okay. I'm really excited for the ads.
Me too, man. And I'm excited. Like, do you think you're gonna see Batman at all?
No.
Like ever? Not
mean,
even at some
maybe-
point?
I don't. Dude, I have so many cool movies from the SAG thing that I would watch. Like Licorice Pizza. I have it at my house.
It's so good.
But I don't have the time or the
Yeah.
desire to watch it.
But you like, there's a little something in you about. There's a little something in you that remembers the comic book days. There's something in you that from the comic book days that might be interested in seeing a new Batman,
I
right?
like it. I don't hate. nothing.
Right. But isn't there something more in you in your childlike wonder and love over something like Licorice Pizza for a Batman movie? Like, if you had that Batman movie here in your home, do you think you would be like, I'm gonna watch this?
It's a possibility.
Interesting.
But it's like, there's so many things I'd rather do before that.
Yeah. Like, come.
Cat.
Dude, you gotta see Colin Farrell do a dead-on De Niro as the Penguin, though.
Really?
Oh, man, it's so funny. It's hard to not laugh at it.
Chester Copper.
He's like, oh, come on! I'm the Penguin over here! Hey, I'm walking here, I'm the Penguin!
Never walk near the Penguin.
Never walk near the Penguin or you're gonna get an earful. Guys, Squarespace. Let's talk about Squarespace. Ooh, Mike Falzone's got a Squarespace
I do.
website. We've talked about this endlessly. MikeFalzone.com is a Squarespace website. If you're like, what's the deal with these Squarespace websites? What do they even look like? I saw that.
What do they even look like?
No
Anything you want.
Anything.
They look like award-winning websites.
Yes,
you know
they
why?
do.
Because they have award-winning templates
Yes, they do.
that you could choose from and be like, I want my website to look like that, and then you click it, and then your website looks like that.
Mm-hmm. People have designed these websites so that you don't have to. Someone else did it for you.
Someone else did it.
Squarespace. Someone else did it.
Design the site.
Hey man, I love your website. Who did it? Someone else.
Someone else. Won an award. Someone else won an award for my website.
Someone else won an award for my website.
Someone else.
But whether you're looking to start your own business or maybe a vlog or a blog or a blabble or a blibble.
Someone else.
You know what I mean?
Someone else did it.
Please.
Squarespace is here for you. You can sell your stuff. You can promote your stuff. You can do whatever the heck you want to do that you can do with a website.
Of course.
And you've got everything, like the ability to sell stuff on your site. You can sell stuff real easy. They have the tools. They have the tools for you to sell stuff. So you don't have to worry about how you'll sell stuff. How am I going to sell stuff? You say to mama or papa.
Of course.
Really?
And then what do they say back?
They go,
You wrote it?
no, they don't, but they do say, we're excited and we're here for you, but we don't know what to do. And then you say, well, why don't you go to Squarespace, Mom? And your mom's like, where did that come from? We weren't even talking about that.
But you listen to a podcast that's sponsored by Squarespace, so it's kind of fresh in your mind.
Of course not.
Someone else.
And we're not crazy.
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
We're not crazy, dude. We're talking about Squarespace here.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
You don't have Squarespace.
Yeah, you're crazy if you don't have Squarespace, and you're crazy if you don't know what the hell we're talking about over here.
Someone else.
You can even check out the traffic to your site. Who's coming to your site? How many people are coming? How long are they staying? And you own all the content you put on the Squarespace platform.
Did they leave anything around? Look under the cushions of your website, brother.
Did anybody
people's stuff?
Did anybody drop this hat? Who dropped this hat?
Somebody left their lights on outside my website.
And let's not forget about their award-winning 24/7 customer support, where they are there for you. They are there for you, to help you at any time, any day, any holiday, any night, any morning, any month, any weekend.
And I've used it, and it was helpful.
Mike's used it. The song got tired of us talking about it.
There's a mix, but I put all of them together. I made it sound like it was screwed up.
In true DB fashion.
It gets worse as it goes.
So guys, look, we could talk about Squarespace all day, and maybe some of you want us to, especially Squarespace, but we'll say this. If you go to squarespace.com, you're going to get a free trial, okay? Anybody can get it. It's that easy. And when you're ready to launch your site, you go to squarespace.com/banter. And you're going to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's how easy it is, guys. Use that code BANTER.
Banter. Someone else.
So you're driving by in a little boat.
The Jetsons flew by the window real quick. One more time, that's squarespace.com/banter. Use that to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
That was our first ad today. That's
Thank you to Squarespace.
That's the end
Just
of
the first one.
ad.
Longer than the beginning of the show. Someone else. Guys, let's talk about feels.
Big fan of feels. Feels is CBD. And why would you use CBD? There's another podcast I listened to that says it's not about what you feel, it's about what you don't feel. You take CBD, what you're doing is ridding yourself of stress and anxiety, maybe helping yourself sleep, help yourself with little aches and pains. And it's so easy. You put a couple drops under your tongue, and then you start to feel less. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And Mike, that's such a great way to kind of round up what feels is all about. Because you're not going to feel hungover.
Of course not.
You're not going to become addicted.
Of course not.
Addicted.
It's not like a high feeling.
Of course not.
Feeling at all.
And it's natural.
Of course.
It's natural.
And they ship it directly to your doorstep. And a step. Whichever
right next
one
to
you've
each
got. You specify in the order instructions whether you want it on your step or your
There's
stop.
2 boxes you can click, and you have to click one.
Is this a doorstep or a door stop?
We need to know.
Of course.
And how does it work? Well, let's say you're feeling kind of stressed out. Maybe you got a headache. Maybe you can't sleep. All you gotta do is you place a few drops.
You wrote it? You wrote it? You wrote it?
Baby.
You wrote it? You wrote it?
Here's the deal. You wanna feel?
You wrote it?
Here's the deal, if you want to feel less of a headache, you take some feels in your mouth, then you put it in your tongue, then you start to feel less of a headache and less of anxiety, get to sleep a little better. It's so good in the middle of the day to have feels. Feel some type of way you get
You wrote it?
feels.
You wrote it? Don't be ridiculous.
And Mike's not wrong, guys. You just put a few drops under your tongue and then you'll feel a difference within minutes. Less stress, chill, maybe trying to sleepy night, and everything gives you everything that you want to feel. Let's say you got a headache. There's a certain amount of drops for that. Let's say you're getting sleepy. That's a certain amount of drops for that.
You
Drops.
And if you're new to CBD and you're like, I don't want to listen to these two buffoons tell me what CBD is, and guess what? Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help guide your personal experience.
Of course.
I would say do that and don't listen to us.
Exactly. But Mike and I have both used it and both stand by it and like it. And
I get sad when I run out.
me too, man. I'm like, where's more feels? I want more of it.
You wrote it?
So why don't you join the Feels community and you get Feels delivered to your door every month. You can save money on every order and you can pause or cancel anytime. So why don't you become a member today and go to feels.com/banter. You're going to get 50% off. That's 50% off your first order with free shipping at feals.com/banter to become a member and get 50% off automatically taken off your first order with free shipping, huh?
You wrote it?
That's at feals.com/banter.
You wrote it?
Feels.com/banter. Damn, girl, it's been a long day. I'm gonna hit the hay. I wanna get down on that little guy. The little. It's time to get
You wrote it?
in the bedroom, girl. I think it's time to get.
You wrote it?
What is it at 11:30 p.m.? It's time to get.
You wrote it?
What we just have dinner? Ooh, look at the time. I think it's time to get.
You wrote it?
Hey, baby, let's get.
You wrote it?
Let me check my calendar. It says wake up in the morning, go to work, come back from work, and get.
You wrote it?
At work?
No, you come home and you get.
You wrote it?
Hey, what do you say you and I, we take off our clothes, we go to the bedroom, and we get a little.
You wrote it?
You need to fill it with your cum.
Jackpot. Jackpot.
You believe in the power of
Jackpot.
You believe in the power of
All right, guys, we got one more sponsor here. Believe it or not, we're talking honey. Ooh, honey, I'm home. How do you feel about online shopping? How often do you do it? How often do you feel like you have a promo code ready to go at checkout?
You know,
how do you feel?
Like I do it all the time, but I don't feel like I always have a promo code.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like to do it, to be. It feels like to be alive.
It's like when you go to an actual physical store and you grab your stuff and you check out and you don't have a promo code at the store.
Yeah.
Think about all the times you've been in that situation.
Yeah. And they're like, "Do you have a promo code?" And I'm like,
I thought this was
what is this? Wait, there's a promo code? What do you mean? How do I get promo codes? Well, guess what? On the internet, that's up to Honey to decide. Thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey's a free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. And Honey supports over 30,000 stores online! That ranges from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands and even food delivery, guys. Now imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites.
Well, that's a great example. Without saying a brand name.
Yeah. No. When you check out, the Honey button drops down and all you gotta do is click on apply coupons. Save your questions for the end of the show, Ozzy. And you wait a few seconds. I said wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. Yes, I know you have questions, but you're gonna have to wait, Ozzy. If Honey finds a working coupon, yes, you'll watch the pot.
Ozzy, why don't you sit over here for a second?
how much?
Not you now. And if Honey finds a working coupon, you're gonna watch them prices drop. And Honey has found its over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings. Cha-ching! I don't give up.
Jackpot.
So if you don't already have Honey, guys, you could straight up be missing out on stuff, okay? It's literally free. And it installs in a few seconds, guys.
This is a.
And by getting it, you'd be doing yourself a solid. And you're supporting this podcast. I'd never recommend something we don't use. That's what Mike and I say all the time. So why don't you get Honey for free? Joinhoney.com/banter. That's joinhoney.com. I could just see the email. Can you guys do another one where you're not doing cartoon sounds?
Is there any way to do it without the bonk noise?
All over the call to action.
Listen, Honey's a legitimately good thing. You make it a little extension browser, and every time you go to a store, they help you get money off whatever you're gonna buy. That's it. Plain and simple. How do they get it?
They go to join honey. They go to joinhoney.com, Mike. That's what they do, and they put the /banter in there.
That's great.
And they run to joinhoney.com/banter.
And you type with your feet until it says all that stuff.
That's joinhoney.com/banter.
Of course not.
So much. That's so much. All right, guys, listen. We're gonna lose every sponsor we've ever had.
And when that happens, we're gonna need you guys to help us.
When you in 5 years, when you're like, whatever happened to those guys, remember this episode of the podcast.
Dude, that music is too much.
Yeah.
That fucking theme to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is too much.
See, that's when they started to get intense.
All right, let's jump into some history roads, huh?
That sounds great. I'm getting a phone call right now.
Oh.
I found out long ago. It's a long way down the history road. History road. History road.
This song's definitely about pudding.
We got Cooper from the Digital Void coming at us. Cooper sends an email saying, the time Cooper's dad told him about cum.
Oh.
Hey guys, I hope you're well. Specifically to Mike, I hope your tour went well. It makes my heart happy to know you're getting out and doing your thing.
Thank you, Cooper.
I don't...
Tell me the song's not about pudding. Pudding in your pocket and we're driving out to the coast.
Pudding in your pocket. Yeah. Pudding in your pocket. Get it up when you're hungry for a snack. It's time for pudding attack.
Pudding attack.
I have a pudding attack.
Kids crying in the church, give 'em a little pudding.
Kids misbehaving, give 'em a little whack.
It's called a pudding and a whack.
I was recently listening to the episode where you guys called Steve's mom and confronted her about not properly explaining the surprising world of cum.
Whose responsibility is it?
Whose responsibility is this to teach me about cum?
I'm coming.
Give her a little pudding.
This got me reflecting on my own experience regarding my parents' approach to the talk. When I was about 10 years old, I remember my dad pulling me into the kitchen and sitting me down. And I was definitely nervous because I just assumed I was in trouble.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night.
Dude,
I mean, it's terrific.
Being so excited, you're losing your breath.
Losing your mind. Gotta get that whole idea out before you take a breath. Said he was definitely nervous because he assumed he was in trouble. To my surprise, my dad looked me in my innocent 10-year-old Lil boy's open eyes and said these words. You can't use a shopping bag. Wait.
You gotta know when to hold them.
He said this.
It's as satisfying to me as coming is. You know, as having sex with a woman and coming.
And you're like, I don't know what that has
What
to
do
do.
you mean, Dad?
I'm coming day and night.
What is it? What is that?
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm like. I'm like getting the day and night.
He says you can't use a shopping bag to keep a girl from getting pregnant. Any questions? What?
You can't have the shopping bag has condoms in it.
This was the conversational equivalent of hitting me with a flashbang. So my response was a timid, no, I'm okay. This advice clanged around my head for years and consistently made me laugh.
I'm coming.
And my father has consistently denied having said this. Ultimately, I've yet to impregnate anyone.
I'm coming.
That's great.
So this advice did help. Granted, I did lose my virginity in a public park. So maybe I could have used just a little bit more guidance. Like they always say, an eye for an eye means hindsight is always right twice a day.
I'm coming.
That's a great point.
Ultimately, oh, here's the obligatory mention of a phone call. If you're recording on this usual day, it's actually my birthday.
Oh, fuck.
And also, insert excuse for phone call here. Give the people what they want, put this mess to bed, and for God's sake, don't bring back the motherfucking piss. As always, infinite love from the infinite void, Cooper, keeper of the digital void.
You made this kid a king.
Self-appointed king of the void.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to you, Cooper. I'm not gonna fucking call you.
Happy birthday, Cooper.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Love you, bud.
Wow, this looks like a big mess.
What? Is it a spreadsheet that came through in the wrong format?
It's just like a huge email with a lot of clips in it.
Oh, boy. Don't give us activities to do.
Don't give us activities. That's our job. Oh, here we go. Maria Chambers sends an email saying, History Road, my favorite news blooper.
Maria Chambers, is that not like a 1987 porn star?
Maria Chambers of Commerce.
Madeline Chambers.
Maria, yeah, that does sound like a porn star.
Hell yeah. Nice upbringing, kid.
Like Dusty Chambers.
Dusty Chambers. The old outlaw Dusty Chambers.
Dusty Chambers came to deal.
He never know which direction the bullet gonna come out.
He can't kill you. Maria says, hi, Dynamic Boys. I just wanted to share a clip of my favorite news blooper due to the wholesomeness of it. How you like it? Here's the YouTube vid. Love you both and hope one day you guys get to do Dynamic Banter in Utah. Okay, let's hear this news blooper. Let's do it.
Witness News at 6:30 a.m.
See you standing over there with your body. You wanna rock with your body. As long as you know
What are you two doing?
Seriously.
better run now.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the forecast while they sing. Let's go ahead and take a look at this morning.
We're live on
Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Are you guys really not know? Wait a second. Do neither of you know that? Oh, no. Let's look. Just are we on the graphic? I cannot believe. Okay, let's reel this back in. Let's start talking about the weather.
That's fun. That's fun.
All right, start 8:38, Clark Summit at 41.
They were really just singing like that on live.
Dude, here's the exact conversation that happened.
Here's what's next through today and really Saturday
Where's my
morning.
there we go.
So they there's three people on camera. The two that were singing with each other are talking to the stage manager. And they're like, do you remember this fucking song? I don't know what song that is. Do you remember the song Candy Rain by Soul For Real?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And then the producer gets like the 3, 2, 1 like and he's like, you remember Soul For Real from Candy Rain from Soul For Real? Fuck yeah, dude. 3, 2.
You're right. He queued them up and they didn't think it was for the news. They were like, now do it if you remember it.
Yeah, dude, let's have that conversation and then play it from the beginning. Okay.
Ready?
Dude, do you guys remember fucking Can't Blame It on the Clouds by Rainy Day Parade?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, best soul group ever.
Yeah,
dude, hit it. 3, 2, 1.
standing over there with your body. You wanna rock with your body. As long as you know I got you.
Oh I love it. Dude, but here's what pisses me off about this. We got 3 whites here.
Yeah.
Right? We have a blonde girl white and 2 of the most generic looking guys you'll ever see.
Yes.
So
couple of Chads.
Blonde girl white and Chad to the right are singing this song, being kind of goofy.
Oh, yeah.
The guy all the way to the left is looking at them like in disgust.
Yeah.
But also didn't start, like could have very easily been like, and here we are back, and saved his 2
You're
friends.
right.
Instead, he lets them do something embarrassing and then goes, what are you guys doing?
Yeah,
So I have no respect for that guy.
He wanted them to get in trouble. He wanted to seem like the professional
He's
one.
in cahoots with the stage manager.
Whoa. And when he doesn't like them.
Yeah.
He wants to be the best there.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're always slacking off. What about
Yeah.
when they were on live? When they were live and they were dancing and singing?
Yeah. Definitely brought it up at the review when they have reviews in a couple weeks.
There's more to it. They like cut back to them. Should we see it?
And they're singing again. They're picking up from where they left
Really
off.
Saturday morning, we are looking.
There's a TV down here that happened to be off when we came back.
The mic's still
audio
on.
when we're back, and mine, the volume was down for some reason.
And I just
so.
want to clarify something.
I want to clarify that I thought it was the funny.
During the commercial break.
We are. It's all right.
Whoa,
Go ahead,
weird.
Max. A lot
It
of
like
strikers
messed
here.
up.
Iceland.
On Eyewitness
So now they
News. Thank
only
you
have
for
their
watching.
mics on.
Football play.
That's so funny, dude. That's so funny.
Really good.
Man, what a nightmare it is to be part of like a live TV team and to know that anything could happen.
The
at
pressures
any minute.
of
Yeah.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's something else.
That's why we have so many great clips like that
Yeah.
from like news anchors.
Really
like, remember
endless.
the fucking we'll do it live.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, how about a sappy history road? Okay.
Great.
Lincoln
like one about
sends-
trees?
I hope so. Lincoln sends a history road saying, "Dear mine and Steve. Long time, third time. I hope you boys are having a great show so far. I'm sure I've laughed or whatever."
That's great, dude. That's great. And that kind of helps us see where you have the bar set for this.
I wanted to share with you a sappy little story about a reignited flame of mine. Okay. I've been listening to your show for about 4 years now. At the time, my friend Ari introduced me to the show while I was dating a lovely girl named Lauren. Shout it out. Couple months after listening, we ended up breaking up after a couple months after listening, we ended up breaking up after about a year of being together. I really loved her, but in retrospect, I had a lot of issues with codependency that affected the trust in our relationship that ended with me breaking up with her. Every couple months after our breakup, we typically ended up texting back and forth for a day or so to catch up or just say hi.
It was a soap opera crowd.
Last June, she moved back to Canada and I caught her in Houston for lunch before she left and remembered why I was so in love with her.
Oh.
I was with someone at the time, but still felt giddy about our interaction to the point I felt like I needed to hide it from my partner.
Oh, damn.
Fast forward a couple of months to the end of that relationship, unrelated. Where I was trying to navigate leaving a partner who I shared financial matters and a living situation with.
And children, so many different children.
7 kids. Lauren and I ended up in one of our back and forths during this period, but it was a little different this time.
Would rather you not use the names, I suppose.
Maybe they're fake. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but yes, maybe not use their real name next time. Instead of only lasting for a couple hours or a day, we ended up talking every day, almost constantly.
Wow.
It was simultaneously like getting to know a new person and like coming home. I realized I had never fallen out of love with her, but decided not to act on it since I was just leaving a serious relationship.
Sure. What is this audience listening to?
She ended up bringing up that we had been talking for a while. The audience is reacting to another show. And we both confessed feeling the same way, but decided to play it out since I needed some time to heal.
When the main character needs time to heal. Oh. Oh.
A part of this getting to know you again phase has been sharing podcasts, so I sent her some episodes of Dynamic Banter and Welcome to Our Podcast.
And I haven't heard from her since.
To my surprise, she liked it. She's generally a modest person, so I didn't expect her to like this fart cum shit post podcast.
Okay.
But she even listened to new episodes without my prompting. I've dated a handful of people in the past couple years, Humbleberg, but no one, that was my addition, but no one has ever wanted to listen to this stupid show, and I was thrilled.
I'm starting to not like this person.
She passed the test. It's been all green flags for the past few months, and we decided to make long distance work, especially since I'm planning to move to Canada anyway for grad school and generally don't like living in the United States. Also, she likes cats now. I'm stupid in love with her and hope that this time it will last until we're old and grumpy.
Sounds like you're approaching one of those things.
Thank you, boys, for being a highlight of my life and for being a means to prove that I've found something really good. I love listening to the show while I'm scoring assessments for my clients and probably disrupt the therapists in the office next to me with my hacking laugh. Whoops. I got a raise, so I guess it's not a problem. Oh, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats. Also, I usually recite my entire signature at the end of my emails when I share them, so you're welcome to do the same. Don't call me. I'm with a client. Cheers, Lincoln. Oh, he's a psychological testing technician.
Damn, dog.
Damn.
So you zap people and shit like that?
Yeah, make them forget their dad.
All right, man. Thank you, Lincoln.
Thank you.
Glad that you have love.
A question that's sure to spark debate.
Uh-oh.
From the Dynamic Banter Discord from Mia.
Okay.
Hi, boys. It's Mia, the owner of the DB Discord. Oh, hello.
It's Mia. Mario.
It's a Mia. I'm dying.
Okay.
Info at the end of the email for fans listening that want to join. Yeah, you should join the Discord. It's a bunch of good folks there.
Sure.
One of our members innocently posted this question in our general chat, and I had to instantly tell them that I couldn't bear to allow discussion on the topic further until I sent a history road asking the boys their stance on the question.
Has this music been going throughout the whole show?
No. But it did come back.
I mean, now we got lyrics. Who are these?
They're all dead. Anyone who's part of this is dead.
Is it always this loud? It's distracting, is what I'm saying.
Is it really?
It is to me.
It sounds pretty good to me, but I'll give you less in the cans.
Thank you. I feel like I'm in a barbershop lobby.
That's not pleasant?
No.
In some way? All right, I'll fix with it. I'll futz with it in post.
Okay.
So I would like to say two things before I ask you this question. Number one, if you have the mental energy at this moment, please actually try to logically answer this with your best educated guess. And two, I'm truly sorry that this has to be asked.
This is a lot already. It's a lot.
So
no saying.
we want a best educated guess, no joke answer. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what she's asking.
Okay.
Like our best educated guess, no joke, just throw it out there. And then they're saying they're sorry that this has to be asked. Okay. Are there more wheels in the world or doors? Caveats. Things to also Things to also consider as wheels on cars. Sure. Almost left those out.
The wheels on the bus.
The ones that go round and round?
Oh,
wheelchairs, wheelbarrows, possibly gears? No, gears are gears, not wheels. Things to also consider as doors, barn doors, cabinet doors, doggy doors, possibly windows? No, windows are windows.
I don't even think you're sure about the question
you're
asking.
If this does
Why
get
don't
read...
you set up some parameters and then we'll answer the question. My answer is wheels.
More wheels or doors?
Because even homeless people who don't have a door have access to wheels sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say wheels also.
And there's 4 for every one.
Yeah. I'm sure we could go on and on about like how there are probably.
Got to define the parameters.
There might there might be an equal amount, don't you think?
No.
Or it's close? You don't think it's close?
Why would it be close? What do they have to do with each other?
Well, because I guess like think about like mansions. Mansions have like up to 100 doors, right? Mm-hmm. Closet doors, garage doors, bedroom doors.
Even every car has
4 wheels.
And a lot of cases 4 doors at least.
And maybe a spare wheel in the back of the car. I think if there are more wheels than doors, it's close.
Yeah, but think about a conveyor belt that all has little wheels.
Yeah, like tons of little wheels. Yeah.
And a gear is kind of a wheel. A gear is a wheel. And think
yeah,
about
but you
how
would call
many
them
gears
wheels.
like a watch has. It's a wheel. It what it is a wheel, and it has spokes, so it's interacting with other wheels. Because it's on an axle, like a wheel, and it does the thing a wheel does. So if you have a watch, you have as many mansion doors on your list
as wheels. Okay, well, if we're gonna say a gear can be a wheel, then a window can be a door.
Fine. I still think there are a lot more wheels.
Interesting.
Think about how many people have watches. You have multiple watches. You have machines in your house.
I mean, you're like sliding. Doors have wheels, like tons of wheels. You're like,
this is what they wanted.
This is what they want us to keep going about it. Tanks have a bunch of wheels.
Think about wheels.
Just think about wheels for a second.
Pasta.
Ooh, pasta wheels.
Little pasta wheels. And there's like 40,000 in every box.
Wheels on roller coasters, wheels on fucking... Yeah, maybe there are more wheels.
Sometimes you're in a bad relationship, wheels fall off.
Right. Sometimes it gets wheels scary in movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're alone, it gets wheels scary.
Wheels Fargo is a whole bank filled with wheels.
Mia also said it would be, they'd love it if we shared a link to their Discord on the DB socials. No. But if you guys want to go join that, I'm sure lots of fans have been wanting an official DB server for a while. We're all already set up, as you guys have seen, since you're both in it. You can DM me on Discord to get a fresh invite link. I don't see a Discord name.
How do you share a Discord? Is it just a link?
You could just share your Discord name, which is usually your name and then the number thing and then a bunch of little numbers.
But there's no way to share
the server?
Discord.
Yeah. I think you could get a server invite link.
How do new people get it from us right now?
The easiest way would be to post a invite link somewhere. But also, if Mia could make it known what her Discord name is, you could just get Discord, send her a message, and then she'll send you an invite. Which might be the way they want to do it. Because...
Can we do like a skywriting thing? Can we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Get somebody in a plane to do a link.
Yeah.
A hyperlink.
Yeah. We could just post a story frame on Instagram or something. Go hit up this person.
We could publish a book with the information in it.
Yeah. How to have fun making stuff with a small
people.
audience.
Yeah.
For a small audience. All right, let's do one more and then get the fuck out of here. How's that sound?
Okay, I got some shows to talk about.
Great. Okay, let me see. Let me find a good one here. Let me see. It's hard to know what if it's going to be good.
You know, tonight's the Surrounded show at the Hollywood Improv.
Oh, shit.
You know that. It's an early show, 7. The late show at 9:45. You can get tickets. Link, speaking of talking about links, my Instagram, direct.me/Mike Elza. It was a good time. You should come.
That sounds really good. I think you guys should do that, you pieces of shit.
Okay.
Okay. Sean sends Memorial Travels. Very nice. That's a new one. Haven't heard that one. That's
Memorial
good.
Travels.
Memorial Travels. It's a stretch, but
yeah,
it's good. I never heard it. Hello, microphone and Esteban. I'm Sean, a little hornhawk boy from the Philippines.
Nice.
Upon listening to the episode of the legendary Winnebago Man, it reminded me of a similar burst of outtakes from the Walrus of Love himself, Barry White.
Ooh.
Damn, I've never heard Barry White bloopers. Is this a new discovery?
I actually forgot about Barry White until this moment.
From what I understand, Mr. White is doing a radio spot for a local college. I hope you two haven't seen this yet because Tony makes a special guest appearance on this commercial as well. I'm not sure if it's the same Tony from the Winnebago Man, but I'd like to believe
that's great.
It is.
I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. It's Barry White outtakes. Wow, I'm excited about this.
Hi, this is Barry White. Please join me on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 8th, 9th, and 10th for the first fucking thing. I'm cutting a fucking spot, Tony.
It is a Tony.
Hi, this is Barry White, and Paul Quinn College cordially invite you to a weekend in Texas on Friday, Saturday, one more time. Saturday and Sunday. Shit. Hi, this is Barry White, and Paul Quinn College cordially invites you to a weekend in Texas on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 8th, 9th, and 10th. As the shit. Hi, this is Barry White, and Paul Quinn College cordially invites you to a weekend in Waco, Texas, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 8th, 9th, and 10th. This gala weekend will include the welcoming of celebrities, reception on Friday, the first, second, and third rounds of tennis tournament. The first, second, and third rounds.
Why can't they edit?
Hi, this is Barry White, and Paul Quinn College
question.
cordially invites you to a weekend in Waco, Texas. Welcoming celebrities, some reception on Friday. Let's take it after the 8th, 9th, and 10th.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay?
Okay.
Do it over. Fuck it.
Here we go.
Hi, this is Barry White, and Paul Quinn College cordially invites
Here
you
you go.
to a
3,
beautiful
2,
weekend
1.
in Waco, Texas on Friday. This asshole fucked these words up, man. I mean, he's got words that he don't even need.
Yeah.
Hi, this is
It's a
Barry
bad
White.
script.
I get it.
And Paul Quinn
You're giving him
College
too much to
cordially
do.
invites you
It's
to
Barry
a
White.
beautiful weekend in Waco, Texas, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 8th, 9th, and 10th. This
Here's
gala
what this
weekend will
commercial should
include
be.
the welcoming-
Someone else, some normal, should be saying all these words.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you get Barry to say, like, and I'm Barry White, and I'll see you there.
I'm Barry White, and I can't get enough of your attendance this weekend. I won't be able to get enough of your love, baby, at the event. That's you're right. Just one little soundbite.
Yeah.
You're right. They're making him do
Darling,
too much.
I can't wait to see you in Waco, Texas.
celebrity reception on Friday.
You don't give him all this shit. You don't tell him the schedule of the weekend. Dude, fucking Barry White doesn't care about your reception.
Also, during this whole audio thing, they're showing like album covers, and this is the most ridiculous album cover I think I've ever seen.
That can't be a real thing.
I mean, it's very possible.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Are you sure?
No.
Because everything else has
Are
been
you
real.
sure?
I'm not sure.
That one album cover where Barry White's holding all the cocaine. What is it? Barry White what?
I've got so much to give. And he's holding a giant pile of what looks like cocaine. And his nose has some white powder
Doesn't
on
even
it.
look like Barry White.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't. No, this can't be real.
No, dude.
You know what?
This is it.
Wow.
That's a parody
Why
thing.
is that in there? Everything else is real except for that.
That's how they get you. That's how your mind gets
Damn,
conditioned.
dude. I just got deep faked.
Damn, dude.
Second and
I feel like I got Rick rolled.
You gotta stay off Tinder.
Yeah,
third
man.
rounds of the tennis tournament, the Barry White concert with the Love Unlimited Orchestra, of course, and the post-concert reception on Saturday, and a championship semi.
Dude,
finals.
don't
Fuck
make Barry
this
White
shit,
do all
man.
this
I'm
shit.
gonna cut this shit off. All right, fuck this. I'm gonna take it up to concert Love Unlimited Orchestra. That's where I'm gonna stop.
There's
at.
so much to say.
It sounds like he has to edit it.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Barry White.
Hi, Barry.
And Paul Quinn College and cordially invites your ass to come on. Hi, this is Barry White, and Paul Quinn College cordially invites you to a beautiful weekend on Friday,
that's nice.
Saturday. Ain't this a bitch?
That's a bitch. That's a bitch.
That's it, I guess.
That sucks, man. Sucks. I hope you make a lot of money from that.
Sean says, hope this gives you some gigs and Kims. Peace and love. Sean, P.S. If you ever plan to go to the Philippines, don't.
Okay. That's good advice, Sean. But if you are planning on going somewhere, go to the goddamn Hollywood Improv tonight for the Surrounded Show. Big news of the Surrounded Show soon. Also, if you want to catch me and Olin, if you like a little bit of jokes and storytelling, March 15th, we're going to be in Philadelphia at the Helium Comedy Club, I believe. March 16th, we're going to be in Washington, D.C. at the Improv. March 18th is a Friday. We're going to be at the Gramercy Theater in New York. It's such a big place, and we need you to buy tickets because big place and little people equals hurt feelings and sad and questioning about what you do in life. March 24th, we're going to be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And in March 25th, we're going to be in Chicago, the city. All that and much more.
That sounds
After
awesome.
this.
Everyone go see Mike do funny shit with funny friends because laughter is important and it feels good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mike, really quickly, it is the 8-year anniversary of Adele Dazeem.
Great.
This month, I guess, or this week or something.
Uh-huh.
So just shout out to people who have let us know that has happened, and that's such a wonderful clip.
Yes.
And we're it's legendary. It's
happy birthday.
It's a happy birthday to Adele Dazeem. And everyone go check out MikeFalzone.com and get them in tour dates, okay? Lately, I've been playing that new game, Elden Ring. I don't know if it's on your radar at all.
No, I've heard of it, I think. People have
Everyone's talking about it because it's one of those big, huge, you spend your life playing them to do all the things kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also very difficult, very hard. Not fun after a while, frustrating because the
nice
battles are so hard.
And it's like, go to the city furthest away and pluck a flower.
Yeah, and then on the way there, if you die, you have to start back from where you started.
No.
It's one of those games.
Don't like that.
Really frustrating, but beautiful and well made and really cool and kind of scary. Yesterday, I did a stream where I started playing it, and I ended up reading the entire terms of service. That's in the beginning.
Man, that sounds like a fun
You know
game.
what I'm talking about? It was like 40 minutes, dude, of me straight reading the terms of service.
Why did you do that?
I was committing to a bit, and I might regret it, but it's in my past now, so... But yeah, if you want to see that, check out my socials. I'll post about when I do that.
If you want to see Steve read in terms of service,
dude, you want to hear a little bit of it?
Not really.
Here, I'm gonna pull up a little bit of it so you can hear this. Wow, someone's just straight up showing
That's not helping.
Star Trek Someone's just watching Star Trek: The Next Generation on
Twitch?
On Twitch. Unlawful. That's really loud.
What is that?
That's me reading the terms of service.
Damn, what part was that?
Listen.
Defamatory, offensive, obscene, pornographic,
What is
indecent,
this? Oh,
vulgar, lewd, sexually explicit, harassing, threatening, invasive, of privacy or public rights, abusive, inflammatory, or...
I read the whole fucking thing, Mike.
Wow.
It was like...
Was there a lot of people watching?
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
what Andy Kaufman would have done.
I felt like I had to go all the way to the end. And it really drew people in because I was like, I'm playing Elden Ring for the first time, and it's a really popular game right now. And it's like for the first hour, I'm just reading the terms of service.
How much longer did you play?
I think like maybe an hour. So I think I did just a little more gameplay than reading the terms of service.
God damn, man.
But anyway, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for sending in your history roads. Thank you to HeadGum, the sponsors, Mike.
The sponsors we have left.
The sponsors we will have left. And this has been.
Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.